The beat on the beat.
Mr. Cozy, what's up, brother?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
feeling?
I'm all right, brother.
Doing good,
I'm
man.
good.
So I see I caught you in your natural element. How you feeling?
This is home, away from home. So
As it should be, as it should be.
You know.
So I guess we're gonna jump right into this
Okay.
this interview. So I see that you're very passionate about this. So what made you want to become an educator?
So I think it's interesting because like when I think of educator, traditionally like I think of like teacher, right? You know, that's what people think of. Educator, people immediately think of teacher. And so I never really thought that I would be a teacher in the traditional sense of the word. I think I fell in love with being in spaces where I had the opportunity to teach people, right? But not necessarily with a board and some, structured lesson for some subject matter, So for me, I think I've always been around teachers. I've always been around people who were passionate about other people's development.
When you see these young black men here at Ron Brown, what do you see?
When I see them, I see a little bit of everything, man. Like they remind me more personally, like I see my brothers, I see my sons, I see myself. I see a lot of ignorance, and I don't mean that in like some negative connotation. I mean like they really don't know stuff, which is fine. They learned it. I see in some I see hurt, and they've got walls up. You see defensive. You know what I'm saying? It's just they are so dynamic. I've been here since the school's open, and I promise you I have not seen more young black men cry in my entire life than in the last 2.5 years, for real. But honestly, I think what we do is we show ourselves. I try to show myself to them as whatever you need me to be in that moment, right? Like, I love you, and so what that looks like is whatever you need in a moment. That could be a pat on the back, it could be a kick in the tail. It could be, it could feel good, it might not necessarily feel good, right? But you know I love you, so you gonna take it, right? And you ain't gonna cuss me out, because you know I love you. So if I'm like ripping you a new one real quick, it's because you know you need it, right? If I gotta get out my seat and come get you out of a class, you're not gonna give me no lip, because because you're doing too much. If I gotta come get you, you know what I'm saying? But I think the relationship that I have with most of these dudes in the building, I think they will tell you that they know they're loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, in any given moment, like, they know they're loved. They might not like how it always feels, and I'm good with that. Because, sometimes your parents got to give you vegetables, and then you can get some dessert, right? So you got to sit there and struggle through your peas or your lima beans, and that's what it is. Sometimes they got to struggle through these hard parts of love. We just want to love them in a way that feels good and that helps them to feel good and feel confident. And, they be here, and they don't be wanting to leave. And like, it really be late. And I'm like, why don't y'all, they hang around and they come in here and chill out. And, so I think they appreciate it. And I think they recognize that they got something here that maybe they didn't have at some other places. Some leave and then come back because they recognize that, I need this, you know. And it's not a shot at what other people are doing, because I'm certain there are great things happening in other places. But for me, what we implement beyond a shadow of a doubt is love, you know. And I think, and I think what they need more than anything is love. So, or to at least to feel and know that they're loved.